What's good? What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition of Over the Barricade Weekly Wrestling Podcast. I am your host. You can call me Beast. You can call me Rose. You can call me Beast Mode. Don't call me Bitch Mode, and don't call me a bitch. But anyway, I am your host, Beast, and I am joined, of course, by my brother Reg, motherfucking Walker. You're also the host of the 100 Yards and Running weekly football podcast every Tuesday, right here on the Family Meeting Podcast Network. But this week, we are here to talk about this crazy ass week in professional wrestling.
And man, has it been a crazy week.
Yes, it has. We had the Netflix debut of Monday Night Raw. First off, I'm happy to say there were no buffering issues, there were no lagging issues, none of that. That was very good, and I thought the show was very good. A lot of I won't even say a lot. One review, really.
Oh, the show
one
was
re-
amazing.
one review that I listened to was really negative about it, and I'm like, come on, how you gonna be negative about the show we just got? Like,
I mean, I think I know where you're going with this, and we're gonna save that because the pop that this person got when he came out was crazy, and we have to discuss that.
man, I mean, I wouldn't so much call it a pop. I wouldn't so much call it a pop. But again, we will definitely get into it. But we opened up the first Raw on Netflix with The Rock. And folks, you know how we're doing this thing. We're not going segment by segment. We're not doing, full on. Here's everything that happened. We're highlights. We do it highlights. Okay, the stuff that everyone remembers. So that's what we do here. Anyway, so we opened up with The Rock, and The Rock came out there and cut a pretty baby face promo.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty baby face promo. Definitely was not channeling the final boss that we saw in the lead up to WrestleMania last year. But anyone that, and I mean, anyone that was here on Monday when we did the live watch along with uh, our boys Travis and Tyler, um, anyone that was here for that, you know, they saw and might have heard because until I figured out my whole headphone issue. Um, we saw The Rock come out there, dressed as the final boss, but not really portraying the final boss. And a lot of people were disappointed by that. A lot of people were disappointed by him being nice to Cody. I'm disappointed that my camera keeps doing this. So you'll see me do this every now and again. Um, but yeah, a lot of people were disappointed. A lot of people were going off, and I understood it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understood it for exactly what it was. The Rock was out there. He wasn't out there as the final boss in this essence or in this situation, really. He was out there as The Rock, the board member. You know what I'm saying? He had to go out there and big up Netflix and, talk about the success of WWE and why was the reason for that success. And a lot of it is because of Cody Rhodes. So he had to give Cody his props. They shared their jokes, their laughs, their, tell Mama Rhodes I said hello. Cody's laughing like it's the funniest thing he's ever heard. and they drank tequila backstage. We got the video of that later. Like it was like The Rock was not in that moment needing to be the final boss. And for some reason, like honestly, a lot of people, if y'all are disappointed in what you see, it's because you placed an expectation on there yourself.
I agree with that.
Like honestly, a lot of the disappointment is because you placed an expectation on it yourself. A lot of us wanted a lot of us were wanting him to do something with Roman and Solo, wanting him to get involved in the match, wanting him to give Roman a rock bottom at the end when he won, blah blah blah. But you didn't need that right now. You don't need that right now. You don't need that right now.
You sure don't. I mean, Rock went there. He did what he's supposed to do, endorsing WWE with Netflix and cracking jokes on Cody. And I found the first match pretty interesting because I knew that this was going to start off the show. Tribal combat. We had Solo
Tribal
and Roman
combat, yes.
going at it, going one on one. And this match impressed me. It was what I expected it to be. You knew you were gonna see the Samoan werewolf. You knew we were gonna see Tama Tonga not too far from him to assist Solo. What I didn't expect from that match that shocked me, and I should have seen this coming, was the interference of Kevin Owens. When he stunned Roman out of nowhere. I mean, who saw that coming?
I didn't. I thought if anyone outside the families were going to interfere, I thought it was going to be Drew.
I thought so too.
And it surprised us on stream, honestly, when Roman won because we we all of us predicted Solo because at the time we were like, if Solo didn't win, story's over.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know what
much.
I'm saying? Like we were like, if Solo doesn't win, the story's over. What else do you do with the new bloodline? What happens there? Are we all just going to be one big happy family now, or what's the deal? But then, as we were wrapping up the watch along, we were like, "Well, where does the story go now?" And as we were saying that, we right then and there we're asking out loud all the different questions that come out of the match. So I was like, well, that right then and there, I think we just talked ourselves out of being upset about this
Right.
because we just talked about all the different avenues they could go down. So we just have to see where they do go with it. And honestly, that's why I was watching SmackDown with this week was to see what was going to happen with that. But we found out that Solo's not coming back until next week. We'll get into that when we start talking about SmackDown. But yeah, man, um, it shocked me at first that Roman won, but is what it is.
I
I
mean, I
feel.
wasn't shocked at all because I knew it was coming because of the way they was endorsing Roman.
Mhm.
You don't want to have him lose, and then you no longer call him the tribal chief. You no longer call him the OTC. All of that hard work that he's been putting in leading up to this point to get back what his father put on his neck in the first place. The way that it built up to that match, I knew, and I thought to myself, I said, "There's no way that Roman is going to lose this right now. He's got so much gaining going into this point, and to me, after seeing that, the story just got better because now we're starting to see, and we're going to talk about him later on in the show, but I want to get this point out. We're starting to see Jacob Fatu develop into the character I know he can be. The promos that this man is cutting without Solo, that says a lot right there to me. I don't know about you, bro, but that says a lot right there to me. And
He ain't surprising me. I'm gonna tell you that. I've been watching this.
he's pretty
I've been,
much the mouthpiece of that bloodline. I'm sorry.
yeah,
He was the
like
mouthpiece.
and bro, like people are really gonna learn to stop saying just whatever you want to this man. like he's any of the other members of his family. He's not. He's different.
He's
Okay.
completely different.
Like Jacob is different. I keep telling, like I've been following this man since MLW. Jacob Fatu is different. Okay. He's a different animal. Okay. He's a different beast altogether. If he, I always said anybody that want to call themselves a beast that not named me going to have to show me. If Jacob Fatu came up to me right now and said, "I'll beast mode," I said, "You damn right, you sure are. Yes, you are." I'm just there. That's who I am.
I mean, yeah. But Monday Night Raw, man. Oh my God. I gotta get this match out the way because it was the highlight of the night to me, and it was to me match of the night. And I am talking
hold up.
about.
Let me just give Solo his
Yes, let's give
consolation.
Solo his consolation.
Let's give first off, in all seriousness, Solo, you showed out in that match. I'm not gonna front with you. You
Yes,
showed
you
out
did.
in that
I'm
match.
giving you your flowers too, Solo. I mean, when you picked
However,
those steps and you nailed Roman in the head with those steps, I said, okay, Solo,
exactly.
you showing me something.
However, Solo, when it comes to you and your attempt at being tribal chief,
you tried, you failed. Now go and rest in your bed of disappointment.
Usher him out.
I mean, pretty much.
is what it is, bro. It's a break, Solo. Sorry, bro.
That's the break,
Sorry.
Solo.
All right, but yeah, get to your match of the night.
This right here to me was match of the night, and I am talking about this rivalry, and this rivalry was supposed to end in the last woman standing match, but somehow,
And that was okay. Thank you. I'm not crazy because I said this during the live stream,
yes,
as it was happening, but it didn't click until about the second pinfall attempt. I said, "Wait, ain't this supposed to be a last woman standing match?"
what happened to that WWE? But we had Liv Morgan defending the Women's World Championship against a woman that never lost it in the first place.
Who the fuck wrote this bullshit?
Had me like that.
Thank you. I was like, wait a minute. Why are they pinning each other? What is we doing?
The second pinfall attempt, I said, "Wait!" I said, "Whoa, wait a minute."
I'm like, wait a minute. Is this the right match?
I'm like, they never told us that it wasn't gonna be anymore. I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. Okay, I don't know why it got changed, but I still haven't heard why it got changed.
I mean, we would like to know why it got changed. So WWE, if y'all watching this, or any other superstars y'all gonna be watching this, please let us know. The fans,
I have a theory.
Watching at home, if y'all know, please.
I have a theory on why the other thing got changed, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Why was this match changed?
Why was this not a last woman standing match? Like, why? Yeah, don't tell me time constraints. You're on Netflix now. Those don't exist anymore.
And you can't say hours. It's 3 hours now.
You're on Netflix now.
You're on Netflix now. But
you got what we call, you got the phrase that we coined during the live stream. You now got the fully realized Netflix wealth. Okay, so don't like I want to know why it was sick. God damn it, why?
I mean, but in all, it was a good match.
It was.
It was unexpected to how it ended because I thought
Was
the interference of Raquel and Dom, but I should have saw this coming. You should have seen this coming. We
I did.
all should have seen this coming. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match and new women's world champion, two-time women's world champion, Rhea Bloody Ripley. The way, and afterwards, after this match, the way Pat McAfee had me crying. I have to get with Pat McAfee at. The way he was getting on Dominic, the way that he was calling him dumbass throughout the whole match, and the way he said, dumbass Dom can't even count to 3. Dominic turns around and says, you can't count to 3. You can't even spell 3. I said, yo, these two, iconic. But let me get on Dom.
Listen, Dom doesn't. He does, but at the same time, it feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Dominic, I mean, I hated this kid. Okay, but he is growing on me now.
He grew on me a while ago, but
kiss flowers.
he grew on me a while ago, dog.
The way that after Rhea won, and this is I don't know if this is going to cause a rift in the Judgment Day. I want to know your thoughts on this. After I say this, the way Rhea won, John, my brother, what's going on? The way Rhea, after Rhea won, Dominic gets in the ring. You don't know if he was going to attack her. Rhea slowly turns around and sees him. What does Dominic do? He extends his arms. Mommy, I want you to come back with me. You got your title back. Why not take me back? Rhea puts the title down. She looks at him. You want to come back with me, huh? After all you did to me? Okay. Come on, give me a hug, Dom. Did she hug him? No. She kicked him square in his nutsack. And gave him the most devastating riptide I've ever seen Rhea Ripley put on Dominic Mysterio.
Put on anybody, because really, like when she does the riptide, she usually goes down with you. No, she threw his ass.
She threw him
to the canvas.
Man.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean, honestly, that was dope. We all saw Rhea Ripley winning her title back coming. We all saw that coming. Let's see. It was after that. It was after all of that I only really saw one complaint, and I was like, y'all really just be reaching and searching for things to complain about. So the Undertaker comes out as Rhea's on the ring. And he comes out in his American Badass character, comes out on the motorcycle. Rhea's standing off to the side because he's about to ride down the damn ramp on a freaking motorcycle. Okay? When he comes out, he doesn't look to the side at her or nothing. He just goes goes straight to the ring. I saw somebody say that was disrespectful to Rhea because he didn't acknowledge her at all when he came out.
You see,
hold on. Thing about I have a clip.
Dummy. Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
One thing about wrestling fans,
Like y'all just go ahead.
y'all
Go,
do the
go ahead.
most at the most unnecessary time to do so. The man rolled down the ramp and came back up. You didn't see him endorse her then? But y'all want to talk about, oh, he rode past her and didn't even acknowledge her.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's for you wrestling fans.
I swear, y'all irk the shit out of me sometimes. I mean, just irk the fucking shit out of me. So what? So the fuck what?
You saw the look on her face when he came out. She was shocked.
Exactly. She
didn't
was
even
shocked.
know he was
She
coming
was
out.
smiling. Even when you rolled past, she was smiling. It was a short trip down the ramp, around the ring, and back up the ramp. And when he got back up there, gave her the full endorsement. But y'all just want to complain about shit because y'all just want to hear yourselves talk, see yourselves type, and y'all just want to complain about everything.
You ungrateful little shit.
That's
Ah!
y'all are. And I'm sorry to say that. Just be thankful of what you see in front of you before you go on Twitter or Instagram or whatever social media platform you guys have. You start rapping and raving. Why?
For what? For what?
You know what you should be talking about? Let's talk about this right now. Hulk freaking Hogan. The way I had to watch this take twice because I couldn't believe what I was seeing and what I was hearing.
I gotta go off camera, but you gonna hear me.
Bro, I have to talk about this. Bro, my brother Mel, shout out to my brother Mel Walker for this, man, for pointing this out to me.
My
Because
stomach.
I was like, wait a minute. Are they booing Hogan? Bro, the way that this man came out and the boos, and this is one of the legends. This is the front runner. I was watching Hogan since I was a kid. I was a Hogan fan myself.
My first wrestling memory was Saturday night's main event, Hogan and Andre,
Yes.
with the twin referees and the $1 Million Man and everything and all of that
Yes.
shit. Yeah, that was my first wrestling memory. That was the first thing I seen.
Hogan comes out to endorse not only Netflix, but his Real American beer.
And about and honestly, to sum up how the crowd felt before they started booing.
No one cheered. No one cares. Stop it.
I mean, I get WWE wanted to be this is the first Raw on Netflix. We had The Rock there. We had John Cena come out and endorse himself.
We're going to double back and talk
We're
about
going to
him in a
double back
second.
on John Cena. We had Cena there. We had The Rock there. Triple H with an amazing entrance in my eyes to start off the new era on Netflix. But
That canvas in the ring, and then that was dope.
Hulk Hogan After everything this man has said and done for this company, here's my take on you, Hulkster. Hulk Hogan,
brother.
brother. You have lost a serious fan in me because hearing about what you are doing and you're supporting a piece of crap that we call our president. He's y'all president. He ain't mine. Let's just clear that.
I'm gonna let you get your whole shit out, but I'm gonna double back on that in a minute. Go ahead.
Hogan, after everything that you have done for this business, to throw all of that away with your ignorance, I do not blame. And here's a time that you wrestling fans should go on Twitter. This is something to talk about now instead of getting on the Undertaker for not endorsing Rhea. Let's talk about everything that Hogan did for this business and is doing now. My question to y'all is this: do y'all still respect that man?
Let me say, like, okay, it ain't even really about the Trump endorsement because Undertaker did that too.
Yeah.
Undertaker had him on his podcast.
Yeah.
Undertaker came out and was loudly cheered.
Yes.
So y'all can't fall back on the Trump endorsement. You want to know what the sad fact is? Come here, come here, y'all. Come here, come here, come on, closer.
Let's hear it.
Hulk Hogan is a piece of shit.
And he's been that way since he was wrestling, and we all didn't know it. You see, we all know that a lot of these wrestlers have skeletons in their closet. We all know that. That's why they came out with shows like Dark Side of the Ring for us to watch.
Want to know why Hulk Hogan ain't gonna be on that? Because all of his shit is out there for everyone to see. It's right there. Because Hulk Hogan won't shut the fuck up
at all. And to go back, to come back into WWE where you think, okay, we're going to forgive you, Hulk. I do not blame all those fans. If I was in that crowd, I would be booing his ass too. I'm sorry. That's just me.
Hell yeah.
And I would have said, okay, why is he here?
You know what I find?
Y'all could have brought like anybody else.
Here's the thing. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to say nothing else. I might play a clip, but I'm going to say this, and I will leave it here. Y'all want to know which appearance they canceled so Hulk Hogan can have his? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Who the fuck wrote this bullshit?
You skip out on the Texas Rattlesnake and you give us Hulk Hogan. Not even Jimmy Hart. And I feel so sorry for Jimmy Hart because Jimmy Hart is just in a line of fire coming out there with Hulk Hogan. Poor Jimmy Hart.
I even said it on the fucking watch along. Like I said that shit. I said don't have Jimmy Hart walk out in front. Don't have Jimmy Hart walk out in front. And then speaking of walking, Hogan couldn't walk.
At all. I didn't see him. He stopped at that ramp and did not move. He took a couple of steps back and forth, and then here's put the icing on the cake. You want to tear off your real American beer shirt and you want to endorse Raw on Netflix. Hogan, we get it. I am so sick and tired of watching Hulk Hogan tear a shirt.
No one cheered. No one cares. Stop it.
Thank you. That's for you, Hogan. Go sit down and enjoy your nasty tasting beer because I don't see anybody buying that crap.
I'm not buying that shit.
I'd rather drink Prime before I drink that shit.
I bet you Trump ain't even gonna buy it.
No, he's not. He's not. Let's move on from Hulk Hogan.
Yo, people like trips. Like Austin got a beer too. Like why wouldn't y'all invest in that one? But y'all invested in Hogan's?
We don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it. Like, I get it. I get it that he was one of the first pioneers in WWE. But I'd rather have Stone Cold Steve Austin than Hulk Hogan. You know what else we could have had?
Yeah. Who else?
We could have had the return of Little Miss Bliss herself. Where's Alexa Bliss? Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan.
Moving on to a segment that did interest me.
You know, okay. Well, real quick, let's address the other thing that was supposed to be on this show that wasn't, and I think I know why. Penta was supposed to return on this show. Well, not return. Penta was supposed to debut on this show, folks. And no. I understand. I understand this one because what is the one thing? No, not the one because there's others. But what's the main thing that people criticize Triple H for, especially with the Hispanic wrestlers? Taking all of them, grouping them together, with and putting them with Rey Mysterio. So the plan was, remember how Rey got into it with the New Day and he was going to have a partner to take them on?
That partner was supposed to be Penta. But
Triple H, Trips, I'm giving you your credit on this. Because Trips said, wait a minute, hold on. If I put Penta out there with Rey, it is going to take 0.3 seconds for people to stop cheering and for them to immediately complain. Here go Triple H putting another Hispanic wrestler with Rey. Here go Trips putting another masked wrestler with Rey.
Let's count
Good audible
Yes,
Trip.
Sin Cara was with Rey. Dragon Lee's with Rey now. We don't need Penta with Rey Mysterio. And I'm so glad that they changed
good call.
this route.
Good call, Trip.
Thank you, Triple H. Because now we had American Made and Chad Gable. Chad Gable comes out and confronts Adam Pearce. And he's like, I want to go against your best luchador. We all know where this is going. Since we didn't get him this week, we're getting him next week.
Tomorrow, in fact.
Tomorrow, in fact. And I'm excited to see what Penta is going to do to Chad Gable because, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting Penta against Chad Gable tomorrow night on Raw, on Netflix.
Oh, listen. If there's anybody watching this that is not familiar with Penta's game, you're about to get familiar, folks.
Real quick.
You're about to get familiar. And first off, let me go ahead and address the loud portion of you people that are going to be like, well, why do they keep putting Chad Gable in these positions where he has to lose? Folks, I get it. Okay, get it. But if y'all weren't going to complain about this thing, you were going to complain about the other thing. So, which complaint would Triple H rather have? They burying Chad Gable, or Trips is racist? I'd rather deal with the burying Chad Gable accusation.
Yes. I don't know what you did, Chad Gable, but you got your hands full tomorrow night.
Listen, and I'm not saying Chad, folks, Chad Gable is no slouch.
No, he's not.
Chad Gable deserves so much more.
Yes, he does.
Okay? He has deserved so much more for a long time. Okay? Listen, we not slagging off Chad Gable here. We're not slagging the man off, but I'm telling you, Penta about to hurt that boy.
Yes, he is.
Penta is about to kick, chop, just everything. Chad Gable until everything is red. And probably bleeding.
And
yeah.
brothers, if y'all even attempt to interfere in this match, so help you God.
Listen, if the Creed brothers interfere, I know the LWO is coming out, and that's just gonna make me sad. But anyway,
exactly.
Because we don't need that. We don't need that. If y'all couldn't wait until if Phoenix is so tied up with the AEW bullcrap with his contract that y'all couldn't wait to pull the trigger and Penta's gonna be a single star for a while, y'all need to let that man be a single star.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. This is I can confidently say this is one luchador, mass wrestler, whatever, that does not need the Rey Mysterio rub.
No. Please, Triple H, don't.
He doesn't need it.
Man.
He doesn't need it.
No, he doesn't need
it. He flat out doesn't need it.
He don't need it. He don't need it.
He flat out doesn't need it. Like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. And if you do it, it's gonna disappoint me, but I'm gonna give you a chance.
If you do this, if you do this, I at least want to see them fight.
I have been missing.
Give us
mad comments.
Give us Penta versus Rey Mysterio, please.
Okay. When Nora says she didn't mind the spot, you got to remind me what spot that was.
Yes.
John said, "Real American beer, brother." Okay. Lost Cousin Bet, be careful.
Careful, use the clips. Have a good show.
Good show. Appreciate you, bro. Indeed. I knew I was gonna lose it. Is what it is. John May says, "Shocker is what it is." I mean, well. Let's see what I forget what we were talking about.
Lost it. He lost that bet 1,000 times over in the first outing. Shout out to my brother TG.
Shout out to TG. I mean, it is what it is.
Don't ever boo the Hulkster, brother. I mean, can you blame them, John?
And then follows it up right here.
Man,
he
that man
did
got
get
the dome heat. Yes,
he
he
did get
did.
the Dom heat. He got the
He did.
Dom
He did.
New Day heat.
Yeah. The Texas Rattlesnake ain't a real American brother. He better than Hulk Hogan.
You damn right he is.
Moving on to this segment, and this segment touched me a lot. And we're gonna see this superstar for the last time. And I was a big Cena fan. Shout out to my boy John Cena. But
I was, then I wasn't, then I was again. So
I mean, it was back and forth for me too, but
yeah,
it grew on me.
Yeah.
John Cena. We all know that this is his last year in WWE. We all know that after this is it. This is his last running. This is his last tour. This is his going out tour, as he called it. And he went out there and cut the most emotional promo I've ever seen John Cena cut. And it was entertaining at the same time because everybody was thinking how Cena was going to go out. Was he going to enter the chamber and go out that way? Was he going to enter the Royal Rumble and go out that way? And he got an idea of entering this year's Royal Rumble. Now, I want to see Cena go out with a bang. I want to see Cena win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I want to see Cena go to WrestleMania and break that record. That'll be his way of going out. That'll be awesome to see as a fan, to see John Cena accomplish.
I wouldn't mind it.
Hats off to Cena. Give it to him.
I wouldn't mind it, but folks. Well, my bad. Go ahead, finish, and then I'll.
No. I mean, I'm gonna end it off with that. Like, we've seen this man over the years. We booed him, we've cheered him. We've seen him go against the names such as Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, to name a few. And to see what Cena did when he was here. I mean, he was WWE's golden boy for a long time. And to see him finally decide to hang it up, because let's face it, WWE is in the hands right now of Cody and Roman. Let's call it what it is. But
it's their company right now.
Let's give John Cena his flowers. And as a fan, I want to say thank you, John, for the memories. Thank you for the awesome matches. Thank you for the boos, the cheers, the love, the hate relationship that I had with John Cena. Getting a couple of his shirts and all of that. Wanting to mimic his rapping style and even going out and buying that CD with the spinning belt on it. We all know, I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, John Cena. And I want to see you go out winning the Royal Rumble and being champion. You deserve that.
I'm about to take y'all on my entire ride with John Cena. I had to be no younger than 12 12, no older than 13. So it's one of those two. In Walgreens, pick up a PWI magazine. Flipping through it. I see this jacked dude.
I know what magazine you're talking about.
Okay. Muscles everywhere, fucking blonde buzz cut. Shit say the prototype. I said, who is this? I said, yo, I said WWE need to take a look at that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, couple years go by. I live in Florida. Flipping through channels on the TV. See a documentary on independent wrestling. UWF, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Based out in Cali. I see the prototype. And I'm watching, his whole training. I also see Samoa Joe for the first time, and I have no idea who the fuck I'm looking at. But but I see the prototype. Every time he was on the screen, I was paying attention. Want to know about this guy.
Yes.
Couple more years go by. I'm randomly watching UPN. I'm in high school now. They start promoting a show called Manhunt. Who do I see as the main hunter? The dude I seen in the magazine a couple years back, dude I seen in the documentary, I see the prototype. And I'm like, yo, this man is literally on the same network as SmackDown. Why hasn't WWE at least taken a look at this match? Fast forward maybe two, maybe 3 more years after that. Watching SmackDown, Kurt Angle Invitational, and who walks out? I am losing it. Okay? I am losing it at this point. Then throughout his whole career, dude, like, I was behind the rapping gimmick when nobody was feeling it.
I thought it was funny.
What? Me too.
I thought it was funny.
I was behind it when nobody was feeling it. And then I'm a big G Unit fan. So then when he went through his G Unit influenced era, I was a big fan of that. Recently, I heard somebody mashed up What Up, the beat to What Up Gangsta to My Time Is Now.
Oh man.
When I tell you it is one of the hardest things I've ever heard. Like I'm gonna put it in the family meeting chat later, Reg, so you can see that shit. But yo, dog, when I tell you it is one of the hardest things ever, I was like, yo, somehow, some way, if Cena turns heel during this run, I pray he's seen this mashup and asked, dude, can he use it? Because my God, like my homeboy, one of my homeboys who knows I'm a huge G Unit fan, knows I'm a huge wrestling fan. When I reposted it, he said this has to be the equivalent to the yams and the mac and cheese touching for you. And I said, bro, you're not wrong.
I mean, hey,
Cena, but yeah, John Cena, I've been through my ups, I've been through my downs with you. I have defended you against people who they've had all the receipts, John. and I sat there and defended you. Okay, until I couldn't no more with the Nexus, and and that like that's where you lost me. You lost me at the Nexus, John. And I mean, to lose respect from you there, only to watch you gain that respect back. Because where you got me back was the U.S. Title Open Challenge.
Yes.
You got me back right there, John. And I would love to see him get that 17th, but bigger and overall, I don't think y'all realize how big this year's Royal Rumble really is, yo.
It is.
Like, this could possibly be the most star-studded Royal Rumble ever. Like, just to name a few, Cena, Roman, Punk. Like I could stop there. But you also got Drew.
Cena,
You
Roman,
also
Punk, Drew, Rollins. Come on.
Orton.
Owens.
No, because he's having a
Owens
ladder match with Cody. Yeah, but
we're gonna get to that.
the other bloodline member, Solo,
Jacob. Imagine
like
Jacob in the Royal Rumble.
like folks, do you really get what this Royal Rumble could actually be? Like this Royal Rumble could be huge. Forget the next one in Saudi Arabia. We know we'll deal with that when we get to it. I'm talking about this one. Okay.
And it's a few weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. It's a few.
The first one that ever happened in February. Okay. It's so big. They was like, January ain't got enough. Okay, we need all of January to build.
But we are getting Saturday night's main event in 2 weeks.
Yes, we are. Man, listen. This whole, listen, folks. This whole road to WrestleMania is going to be amazing. And I'm gonna be glued to all of it because I'm gonna be in Vegas for WrestleMania weekend, and I can't wait.
We have to talk about Punk and Rollins. That match right there.
I'm gonna let you start it off. Go ahead.
That was another match of the night candidate for me.
That personally was my match of the night.
Punk and Rollins. When they announced this match was gonna main event Netflix, I said, "Oh yes."
Mm-hmm.
The hatred. This build-up goes back to Survivor Series when Punk came back and Rollins saw him. I said, when these two fight, they're going to steal the show, and that they did. I mean, Rollins hitting Punk with the GTS, Punk hitting Rollins with the curb stomp was amazing to watch. And the way that Rollins hit Punk with the GTS the first time he hit him, I thought he knocked him out.
It was a couple of times. It was a couple of times Rollins hit his Punk with some stuff, and I was like, nah, he done.
And Punk
the buckle bomb and the stomp, I said he's done.
Yeah, I thought it was over. I said
he's done.
He gonna pull it off. Punk said
kicked out. I said, what?
They don't call this man. They don't call CM Punk the best in the world for nothing.
Then when he went for the superplex into the Falcon Arrow, hit the superplex, When Punk reversed the Falcon Arrow into the GTS, I said, bruh, you just took a superplex. How?
How are you still standing to hit that GTS?
I said, and before that, you got buckle bombed and curb stomped. And then you took a superplex. How?
Yeah. And didn't he pedigree Punk on a table?
Yep.
He did.
And that's where he messed up, because he messed up his knee.
Yeah.
He pedigreed and then he pedigreed him on the table, messed up the knee, rolled him back in, and pedigreed him again in the ring. That was the first time I said, nah, he's done.
Man, when he hit that Falcon Arrow and Punk reversed it and hit the GTS, I said, yeah, Punk got it. And the way that Rollins linked and fell right into him for him to do it again, I said,
now,
right, Seth, it's over.
Now watch. Everyone's talking about this Punk Roman match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bet money. Okay? I will bet money on this spot happening. Punk hits the GCS. Roman stumbles, falls back into place for another one. Punk hits the second one. Roman kicks out.
I see that happening.
You want to know why? He's beating Rollins with it.
Mm-hmm.
In AEW, he beat Moxley the same way.
Same way.
Roman's going to be like, I got to be the one to kick out.
Yes. To beat 2 out of 3 former Shield members with the same move,
especially if it happens at Mania.
Yeah.
Especially if it happens at Mania, count on that spot. And when it happens, I'm just gonna come on here and I'm be just like that.
I'm gonna just, you see what I'm doing now? That's what I'm be doing. And I ain't gonna say I told you so. I'm gonna just do this.
I'm gonna just like that.
Speaking of The Rock, that wasn't the only appearance that the final boss was in. He said, okay, I'm finished here with Raw.
I had some clips from that, but it wouldn't let me add them.
That was funny. I'm done here with Raw. Let me go shoot over to NXT.
Let me go see what my baby girl talking about over there.
Let me go see what my baby girl is talking about over there at NXT. I want to talk about this segment because
Doug, first off, let me hold up. Let me wait. Before we get to the Rock segment, let me talk about how I'm watching NXT. And as soon as I see Eddie Thorpe down in the corridor on the steps, I said, "Oh shit, Rocky got him." I'm like, "Rocky got him." I said, "Oh God, Rocky got him." This was your father did this, Abel.
I said, "Damn, Rock, you had to get him like that."
Oh shit! Now we found out later it was Obafemi, but until that point. Until Obafemi came out and said, yo, nah, it was me. I did that. Listen, until that point, I was like, nah, Rock. You had to go get out on Eddie like that. All he did was get in her face, bro. He didn't touch her.
Exactly. He didn't put hands on her. Why, Rock?
Oh man, you could. I said, I was convinced all the baby face shit from Monday was out the window. Rock said, have been messing with my child.
Yes. Before we finish talking about The Rock, thank you. Thank you. Finally, you listen, NXT. Thank you.
Oh,
I am so glad that Roxanne Perez is
Say it.
no longer
Say it,
the
damn it.
NXT champion.
Ah!
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Your winner and new
Oh,
NXT Women's Champion.
I feel like she did
Julia.
it for all of us.
Thank you.
Oh, I feel like she did it for all of us.
They
Oh my
listened.
God.
I said if Roxanne Perez wins this, I'm going to.
Oh. Listen, I said it. Listen, I said if Roxanne win it this time, I'm throwing everything. Okay, I am throwing it all. Okay, I said we can't do this no more, man. Enough, enough. It was enough a long time ago.
It was enough when she fought Jada Parker.
It was enough when she fought Lola Vice.
Lola Vice should have beat her.
Enough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finally taking that belt off Roxanne Perez. Thank you. Now we can talk about The Rock and Ethan Page because that was hilarious. So Ethan Page, Ethan Page is in Ava's office, gloating and praising himself.
Yes, he is.
He did to Javon Evans.
Quick side note. Slowly, Ethan Page is growing on me.
Yes, he is.
Slowly. Very slowly.
This segment made me like you a little bit, Ethan, because he was talking to Lola, and when he turns around, who does he see? He sees the great one.
Her daddy.
Her daddy, the great one, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, right behind him. And he's talking to him. He goes, "You're Ethan Page." Ethan Page goes, "You're the final boss." He goes, "That's correct. But on this show, she's the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
You listen to her." Now,
That
hopefully, I can see you
look,
on one day on the main roster.
that man,
The
Rock basically looked at that man and said, "Look, if you cool with her, you cool with me.
Cool with me."
And the Rock, he said, and the Rock wants us to be cool. You got to be cool with her, though.
We already see where this is going. And I don't want to see this side of Ethan Page. I hope they don't go this route with him. We do not need to see him kissing Ava's behind to get what he wants. No. Continue to be the arrogant, popish jackass that we love to hate so we can like you.
Listen, I want Javon Evans to come back and give you the fully realized fist. Okay.
You gonna get the
I want it to be on site. Okay. Because the way you had that poor man, okay, the way you had that poor boy, he is just a boy, Ethan.
You don't have to do him like that.
The way you have that poor boy with his jaw wired shut. Okay. Man can't sleep. Man can't eat. He had to talk to you through his teeth.
You didn't have to Kanye him like that, bro.
You didn't have to put thank you. You didn't have to put Javon through the wire, Ethan. Trying to have matches, that's fire. And now he got to spit his song through the wire because of you.
Because of you.
Oh, I hope Javon get your ass.
Oh, he gonna get you. He gonna get you. And that wasn't the last time we saw The Rock, because after the main event,
Hold on, but let's talk about that main event.
let's talk about that main event now. We had Trick
Whew.
defending against Obafemi and supposed to be Eddie Thorpe
Mm-hmm.
in a triple threat match for the NXT title. This match started just with
One on one.
one-on-one going at it.
Oh,
I mean, both were
open.
giving it.
And now, honestly, bro, I need to see a true one on one, like
Yes,
to the finish between both of them, because that was really good.
yes. And
That
then,
was really good. Trick is taller than I thought he was.
yes, and this always happens to Trick, and I hate to see this happen to him. It's like every time Trick defends his title in either a triple threat or a fatal 4-way or a fatal 5-way match, he does not come out on top. And that's sad, because these
It's
two were going at it.
It's
the
basically
whole match.
it's basically like if you see he's defending in a multi-man match, you can pretty much count on he's not retaining.
No, he's not. So then who decides to come out in the last minute? And he didn't come out with just anything. He comes out with a steel chair in his hand. Eddie. Then they both put the brakes on you. And what do? Trick was about to hit Oba with that trick shot.
So besides stepped and he ran into your ass, Eddie, with the chair.
Right to the knee. Trick turns
Turned
around.
around, got popped up, and power bombed. 1, 2, 3. New champion.
Folks, the landscape.
Who the hell is going to take that off of him?
The landscape of NXT has officially changed. We have Julia, the NXT Women's Champion. We have Obafemi, the NXT Champion. I'm curious to know what my brother just. I want to see who is going to take that belt off Oba. Who? And it better not be who I think y'all going to probably give it to. Do not. And I'm saying it first. You better not give that belt to Tony D'Angelo, because he don't deserve it yet. I do not want to see Tony D'Angelo beat Obafemi for the NXT championship. Stop.
Oh, no, that's what you was going to say.
You better not give that belt to that damn Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, quick as mine. I knew that's what you was going to say.
He beat him once. We don't need to see it again. Stop it now.
Okay, but Reggie, I want to point this out. You're right. He's not ready for it yet, and he's still North American champion. So let him, let him
have very long.
Let him run with it. Why you don't like Tony D? I like Tony D'Angelo.
I mean, I like Tony D'Angelo, but we get it. We get that you're the Don of NXT. We get it. Change your gimmick, bro.
He's not, bro.
Come on, man. If I gotta hear him say one more time in the match, I'm the Don. We get it. We know who you are. We don't need to hear you say it.
I'm sorry. I like the D'Angelo family, dog. I really do. But okay. As much as I hate to admit it, bro, he the closest right now.
No. I'm not buying that. He's not ready.
I'm not saying he's ready, but he's the closest right now. Bro,
He is.
show me somebody else.
He is.
Show me somebody else. I'm willing to be wrong, but show me somebody else.
You want somebody deserving, and this might sound crazy to you, Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier been there the longest, and I get that y'all want to do this with him and Axiom, but I see a lot of Seth freaking Rollins and Nathan Frazier. A lot of it. And if he's by himself,
it'd be it'd be a fantastic match.
Yes.
It'd be a fantastic
on that.
It'd be a fantastic match. I will say that. Let's see. Who else? Who am I putting my faith in? Let me see. All right, so you said Nathan Frazier.
Let's think
I'm gonna go with I don't know.
Folks in the comments.
Yeah. Folks in the comments.
Who would y'all like to see dethrone Obafemi for the NXT title? And let's think now. Think about NXT's roster now before you answer. Think about who's been there the longest before you give me answers now.
Okay. I realize they have to build up to it. Javon Evans.
Yeah. And this might be another crazy shocker to y'all too. But I'm throwing his name up there too. Give Mr. Chase a chance.
I was thinking him too.
Give Mr. Chase a chance because everything Chase been through, why not?
Now here's where you need to start worrying, Reg. The minute Tony D'Angelo loses that North American, you need to start worrying.
I see it. And I knew that's the route that's what they were going to go because last year in 2024, voted by you fans, that match between Tony D and Obafemi was the best match in 2024 in NXT to y'all. Why is that? Out of curiosity, why was that match?
Because it was a great match. It was.
I get it. Obafemi was one of the longest reigning North American champions that we've seen in a long time.
No, and again, me in long title reigns.
But look at the history of the North American Championship.
I don't think I truly don't think Tony D'Angelo was a bad choice to take it off him.
It could have been somebody else. So
Mel with the segue from the comment.
We're gonna get to SmackDown, brother. We're gonna get there, but I just had to get that out. I had to get that out because I knew once Obafemi won this title, and I had to look at who was next in line for his title. And they always do this in NXT. Whenever the current North American champion loses that title, they automatically get in line for the NXT championship. It happened to Carmelo Hayes. It happened to Trick. And now we're going to see it again from the Don.
It just happened to Oba.
It just happened to Oba.
Listen, as soon as he lost the title to Tony D, I said, and the countdown starts now.
Once Tony D'Angelo, and this is a fact, and my brother, that's a viewer, will vouch for this. Shout out to my brother Anthony, because he will vouch for this. Once Tony D'Angelo won that title, I said, this man's going to get on our nerve with this damn title. And the way
I never knew you. I never knew you. Hold on, time out. I never knew you had this hatred for Tony D'Angelo.
I cannot stand Tony D'Angelo.
Wow. Why?
He's just corny to me, bro. Like he's just a character that.
Oh man!
You need this Don persona. Who are you, Scarface? And then not only that, you make this big scene to beat this guy. Oh, let's do the whole Rocky scene for this guy. Why did we need that? Why?
Because he's Italian.
Because he's Italian. We get it. Please, Shawn Michaels, if you're listening to me, let him work for it before you just listen. Okay, Oba have his chance. Let's give it to Tony now. Let's see what Tony can do. No.
Yo.
There's other superstars that have been there longer than him, Shawn.
I have to clip this. This is Reggie's Tony D'Angelo crash out.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I can't stand him.
Oh my God.
I can't stand him.
Oh my God.
You want to talk about SmackDown now?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. We can talk about SmackDown in a second. I need to come back. Hold on. Really? Tony D'Angelo? Out of everybody? Out of everybody?
I just can't with him, bro. I can't. I tried. Lord knows I said,
bro, this is not even the first time this week that I've been shocked on this show, because during the watch along we was talking about overrated and underrated themes, and I was, oh my God, and I was floored with what I was hearing. SmackDown. Talk about SmackDown. Start with SmackDown.
Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, Jacob Fatu, my brother says, Tony D'Angelo amazing. So on SmackDown, right? We're getting to SmackDown right now. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Raising hell.
No solo to hold the leash.
To hold Jacob on the leash, no problem. You touched Jacob, you was getting knocked on your ass, okay? And then Jacob.
Hold up. I need to see if that clip made it in here. Yes. I don't think it did. Damn it, it didn't. Fuck.
Jacob.
Okay.
After what they did in the ring, I forgot who was in the ring when they came out there. Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
The wise man came out.
What did he come out to say?
He came out to let people know.
Who know?
To let Solo and everyone know.
No. Well, yeah, but he wanted to let someone specific know something specific.
Paul Heyman. The brilliant mind that Paul Heyman is. He came out there to let Cody know.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, you have something that belongs to Roman and he wants it back.
And how was he going to get it back?
Roman is officially entering the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen.
Folks, Roman Reigns has not been in a Royal Rumble in 4 years.
The last one he won, he was endorsed by his cousin when he won.
And he was booed
Heavily booed.
out of the building.
So Paul Heyman comes out and endorses Roman Reigns for the Royal Rumble. We get Jacob and Tama
And
out
Tama.
there.
First off, no, this needs to be addressed. They say Tama Tonga and Tongaloa are Haku's adopted sons. Adopted where?
Where?
Because them boys look like Haku.
Just
Adopted
like Haku.
Adopted from who? Your brother?
Nah,
Who?
them Haku kids. Them Haku kids. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu got the wise man pinned in the corner. Who comes out and saves the wise man? Not Jay. Not Sammy. Jimmy. Jimmy Uso, ladies and gentlemen, comes out, puts the save, getting the wise man out of the ring. He super kicks Jacob twice, super kicks Tama Tonga right in the face. The wise man gets outside the ring. He should have been paying more attention to Jacob because Jacob
got to be more careful, Jimmy.
Right back up. Soon as Jimmy turned around, he was flipped up in the air by Jacob Fatu. Now, it took all the referee staff and everybody that's in the back, working in the back with Nick Gold, just to come out there and try to stop these guys. Jacob was knocking them down as soon as they got in the ring.
First off, poor Kenny Dykstra.
Poor Kenny Dykstra.
Okay? Kenny didn't deserve that, Jacob. You could have left Kenny alone. Kick Davari. Don't kick Kenny.
He kicked the hell out of Kenny. Okay.
Kenny done been through enough.
I would have been happy if he would have been kicked, if he would have kicked Davari, but I get it.
Kenny got Vince to steal your girl by John Cena. Okay?
Fact.
Kenny done been through enough, Jacob. Kick Davari.
Kick Davari. So now they go backstage.
Kick Jamie Noble. Okay?
It's still going on. He goes, you want to get me out of here. Don't put your hands on me. You want to get me out of here. Let me see you try to get me out of here.
That man told that skinny white child, you better think about your life right now. This is why I keep telling y'all, this man is different.
He is. And who has the balls to throw him out the building, y'all? Mr. LA Knight himself.
And that's the clip that didn't make it into the damn things when I was adding clips.
Man, just after seeing that,
listen, LA Knight with one of my favorite Dave Chappelle quotes after throwing Jacob Fatu out of the building. First off, I knew he was going to pay for that later. Secondly, he said he didn't want to use his inside voice, so I put his ass outside.
Shout out to LA Knight. Hey, LA Knight is showing that he is not scared of anybody and that he is willing to do or say anything he has to get what he wants. Leading up to the mistake that he did. Because later in the evening, LA Knight was scheduled to go one-on-one with the United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States title. And let's say Mr. Jacob got his payback.
LA Knight, you was this close.
It's
Bro.
close.
You was this close, bro.
You shouldn't have put your hands on that man, bro.
He went for the knee. You moved. He hit an exposed turnbuckle, bro. You hit the BFT. He was out of there.
Yeah.
1, 2, Jacob Fatu.
You thought you was gonna get away with putting your hands on that man? You ain't just gonna throw me out the building. I ain't gonna get my lick back.
Hey, LA Knight.
You tried, you failed. Now go and rest in your bed of disappointment.
Usher him out.
Like, you have a whole U.S. title match.
Why are you worrying about the next man?
You could have seen them going through that and been like, sucks for them, and walked on to your.
I'm gonna go mind my business.
Your,
I got a U.S. title match to focus on instead of putting my hands on a crazy man, on a Samoan werewolf at that, and just throw him out the building. You think he's not gonna come back for you?
You know what you
What
was
are
in
you
that LA. You know what you was in that moment?
Dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. That was dumb babyface syndrome at its finest.
Yes,
right,
it was. Let's move on let's keep talking about SmackDown because we had former Miss Money in the Bank, now the new WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. She comes out after last week's successful cash-in. After Nia had a crazy match going one-on-one with the EST.
Yo, no. She was going against Naomi. But yo, even as I was watching that match, I was like, yo, this match is going extra hard.
Because Naomi
I'm sitting there. I'm like, it got to be a reason this match is going this hard.
I mean, counter after counter.
We had it was a 3 commercial segment match.
Then out comes Miss Tiffany Stratton. She comes out. Everybody thought that she was going to hit Nia. Now is your chance. No, she hits Naomi. Let Nia win this match and retain the title. That's exactly what she did. Nia retains the title. But it wasn't over, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffany Stratton. Okay, Nia, you want to sit here and choose Candice over me? Let me show you why you shouldn't have done that.
She said, hey, Nia, you see Bianca right there? Go and get her. Go ahead. You deserve it. You just won. You're dominant. You bad. Go ahead. Go get her. And she did. She went to go get her. She took her eye off the ball. Went to go hit the Annihilator. And that's when Tiffy put her plan in motion.
Knocked Nia right over the head. Nia stumbles over the turnbuckle. How strong. And we seen her pick up Otis, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody that can pick up Otis, you think she's not going to pick up Nia? Bianca Belair.
Nia is light work for Bianca.
Yes. Bianca Belair picked Nia Jax up from that turnbuckle, hitting
A devastating KOD.
Devastating KOD. Putting Nia out. But Tiffany wasn't done there. After
She got rid of Bianca.
gave in the
Right.
briefcase,
Yep.
cash in right now.
Waited for the announcement. Hopped up on each rope. Prettiest moonsault ever.
1, 2, 3. Your winner
New check.
and new women's champion, Tiffany Stratton. And this led up to this.
As
Jax.
or as Nia would refer to her.
You ungrateful little shit.
When I heard Nia say that, I said, did she just say shit on TV? And USA allowed it?
I said, hey, Nia, we ain't even on Netflix.
This is not Netflix. This is USA.
I said,
Nia,
this is only on Netflix in the UK. Hey,
yo. When she called Tiffany Stratton an ungrateful little shit, I knew that more than one person wanted to come out there and state their claim for Tiffany's newly won title. So we had the women's tag team champions come out. Both of them wanted a piece. You know who else wanted a piece?
Real quick about the women's tag team champions. When they came out, I'm gonna need WWE, if they haven't already, get on some Naomi "Hey y'all" shirts, please, because that shit right there. Like, first off, it was like she didn't see the reaction that she got from the crowd coming because she stopped herself mid sentence to do that. Yeah, listen. I need the shirt.
Facts.
I need the shirts. I'll buy like 5 of them.
This match, this match right here, is set up a fatal 4-way match between the tag team champions, the former champion, and the role model. The winner of this match is facing Tiffany Stratton next week on SmackDown for the WWE Women's Championship. And I was shocked at this match. I thought Nia had it in the bag. This match could have went either way. And who saw this coming? Who saw it coming?
I didn't think it was gonna be the person that won. I didn't think it was gonna be, for real. I really didn't see it.
Win, because I thought Nia was just gonna come back. Okay, now y'all gotta sit down. I'm getting my title back. That wasn't the case. Nia was outside the ring, tossed outside the ring,
tossed over the announce table.
Tossed over the announce table. Here comes Candice LeRae. Coming down. She grabs Bianca's braid. They're tugging on the apron with Bianca's braid. Candice lets go. Bianca turns around and hits Naomi.
Accidentally
hitting her tag team partner.
Now, the reason I say accidentally, if you watch back, Bianca was looking dead at Naomi the whole time. Like you can't even say she let go and I turned and you were there. Nah, you saw Naomi there.
She knew.
Like I saw you see me see you. Like y'all locked eyes basically.
She knew. Setting up with a perfect opportunist, Bailey, out of nowhere, hitting Naomi with the Rose Plant. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and the new #1 contender for the Women's Championship, the role model herself, Bailey. And she said something that interested me last week when she was interviewed. Tiffany Stratton never beat Bailey one-on-one.
Nope. First time for everything.
First time for everything, ladies and gentlemen.
Because Tiffy time is not ending anytime soon, folks.
Nope.
And of course, Nia will be getting a rematch at some point. Probably at the Royal Rumble.
Probably at the Royal Rumble.
Probably at the Royal Rumble because Bailey is getting her match next week on SmackDown. So that should be an indicator right there that she's not winning it. So it is what it is.
Now, we was talking about Jacob and Tama Tonga, all the way what they were doing on SmackDown, setting up the main event. And who comes out and assists Jimmy Uso? I should have saw this coming. You should have saw this coming. Sammy's not there. Jay's not there.
No. Roman's not there.
Roman's not there.
But wrestling does have.
But wrestling does have more than one royal family. The American Nightmare comes out and assists Jimmy Uso from getting destroyed by Jacob and Tama Tonga. Setting up the main event of the evening, which was Jimmy Uso teaming with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to take on the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu and crazy ass Tama Tonga. Yeah. Now, we should have saw that.
Love Tama Tonga. I've loved Tama Tonga since New Japan, dude.
Yes. We should have saw what was going to happen in this match when it happened. This match was going back and forth. I mean, Jacob Fatu, like my brother said the whole show, he is not human. He is not, because he was dominating this match.
The man is not normal.
He is not normal at all.
He's not normal.
The things that Jacob was doing, I mean, Jimmy, he tried a couple of times. He hit the Uso splash a couple of times, but it wasn't enough. Now, if you see Cody Rhodes anywhere, it could be on Raw, it could be on SmackDown, it could even be on NXT. Who is not that far behind?
The man who was right. Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
The man who is right.
Came out. And what does Cody do?
I need that Kevin is right shirt. I really need that shirt.
Yes, Kevin Owens is one of my favorite wrestlers right now of all time.
He's been one of my favorites of all time, bro. Like I need that shirt.
Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes was going at it even out of the arena, leaving Jimmy in the ring by himself with Jacob and Tama Tonga.
As soon as I saw that, I said, this ain't gonna be good.
He tried. I mean, shout out to Jimmy for trying.
Yeah.
But Jacob just
gave it a hell of a try.
Took over this match, hitting him with the impaling DDT.
He not regular.
Following up
with
the moonsault, pinning Jimmy for the 1, the 2, the 3. The winners of this match, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga.
He different.
Now,
I keep telling y'all, he's different.
Ladies and gentlemen, is what happened after SmackDown went off the air.
Oh no, it didn't go off the air yet. They saw it. We were there.
Oh yeah.
We saw it.
Cody and Kevin was still fighting all the way to the concession stand, ladies and gentlemen.
They fought to the concession stand and all the way back into the arena, almost into where the crowd was.
Yes.
End up fighting on top of two travel cases. Kevin was going to throw Cody off him into two tables. Cody got the upper hand and basically ran and speared Kevin off of the travel cases, and they both went crashing through the tables. Like, folks, the hatred in this feud is almost because we haven't seen blood yet, is what I'm saying. Almost Punk McIntyre levels, because, and the reason I say that, even after they went crashing through the tables, Kevin is down and hurt. And when he comes to enough to realize that Cody's still next to him, he's still reaching for him. He's like still trying to get at him.
You cannot make this up.
Like, folks. Like, this is like I've been telling people, like, this is what I love, because it's a lot of these are people that I've been telling other people about for years. Okay? And people wouldn't listen to me. The Kevin Owens, the Joe Hendry, the whoever you want to mention, bro. Like, these are people I've been telling people about for years. Penta. Okay? And now the world is, I wish I had that clip of Michael Irvin. Now everybody's seeing what I've been saying.
And to answer your question earlier, you just answered your question. You wanted to see another person that could take on Oba for that title? We believe in you, Joe Hendry. We do. We believe. This could be your year.
I think, bruh. Even though he does have unfinished business in NXT, I don't know if he's going to NXT first.
I mean, if I was Joe Hendry, finish your story in TNA. Finally get that title.
Please, God, let him finish the goddamn story in TNA.
Give him that title in TNA so he can finally say, I was TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm calling this right now. Joe Hendry will enter the Royal Rumble as TNA World Champion.
Yes. Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
You heard it here, right here first. Joe Hendry will enter the Royal Rumble as TNA World Champion this year. I'm calling it.
And you know who else is going to sign a contract?
Last year,
WWE superstar finishing with TNA. Jordan Grace.
And last year she entered the Women's Rumble as Knockouts champion. Joe Hendry is entering the Men's Rumble this year as TNA World
Champion. Yes, he is. We believe in you, Joe Hendry.
Well, no, I don't believe in my fucking camera. I hate that it's been doing this. And the thing is, it only does this shit when I host. This is one of the reasons I hate hosting. Okay? This is one of the reasons I hate engineering this shit. One is because I can't use my virtual background, and all y'all seen this whole fucking show is all this green in the back. Not now, iPhone. And two, the second one is because for some reason my camera has started doing this when it keeps turning for no damn reason.
Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We getting better from here. Next week or tomorrow on Monday Night Raw, we're witnessing history once again. The Women's Intercontinental Championship match is set. The finals are set. And
I know
am
it's my second
team,
time, and I already hate it.
I am team Dakota Kai all the way. We have Dakota
Yep,
Kai
yep,
going
yep.
against
We are
Valkyria.
standing Dakota Kai on this channel.
Yes.
We stand Dakota Kai in this house.
Folks, history is being made right before our eyes tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. This is the second Raw on Netflix. You don't want to miss that.
So we not only will we have Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria to see who will be the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion, we also finally have the debut of Mr. Cero Miedo
Yes.
himself. Penta will be debuting, and he will be taking on Chad Gable. Chad, I'm sorry. Chad, I am sorry. It could have been, but when I really think about it, who else could it have been?
Also, tomorrow, we get to see, after this historic rivalry ends, we get to see the next person to challenge Mommy Rhea Ripley for her world championship. And if for who I think it is, please let that happen. Please give us Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley. Please give us that match.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
I mean,
No, because
who else are you gonna put against Rhea?
because she's good because she got to lose.
Yeah, she got.
Alexa's gonna lose.
She gotta lose.
She has to lose. It's hard. I don't want. I know who I don't want it to be either. Please don't let it be Charlotte.
Please, or Becky.
No, I'll take Becky.
No,
Just not Charlotte.
I don't. We got that at Mania, bro. We don't need to see it again.
I get it. And I'll take a rematch if Rhea's gonna win. But not Charlotte.
Please.
Not Charlotte.
Put Charlotte over there on SmackDown.
Please. And keep her away from the mid-card titles too.
Please. Thank you for vibing with us this week, bro. Go ahead. Take us out.
Folks, as always, we enjoy the 1 to 2 to none of you that always pop in and out during our shows.
We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate every last one of you that watch live, every one of you that watch later. We appreciate y'all. And we are going to be here every week to be rocking with you. It might be Saturday, it might be Sunday, depending on, how life work out. But you never know. We may, if time schedules and whatnot permit, do more watch alongs. Because I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fun. We only had between 3 and 5 people all night, but all of us in there, bro, we was making jokes.
I will be at the next one. My voice was out of it the last one.
Yeah.
But I will be at the next one. And folks, thank you for vibing with me last Tuesday. Your boy's voice was still raspy, but thank you for still vibing in. This week, Tuesday, we got the playoffs in full effect. I am excited. Tune in Tuesday for that.
You got the fully realized playoff talk this week over on 100 Yards and Running. And you will see me. Shit. Are you going to see me next week then? Because I got some shit to do Saturday, so I know I'm not going to be able to do it then. But you might see me Sunday. Look out for me. I will keep y'all updated on the page on whether or not, all of that there. But I'm not going to take TG's line, but I will simply say thank you for rocking with us over here on Over the Barricade. we love and appreciate every last one of you. Put the word out there, all of you who are watching, all of you who may watch. I'm looking for someone to design a logo for Over the Barricade. And I really want it to be in the style of Roman Reigns' OTC, but changing the C to a B and, changing up some of the tribal stuff and whatnot. So if anyone knows anyone that could do that, let me know. And also, I need a theme song for Over the Barricade as well. And I can't rap, so I need somebody to help me get a theme song for Over the Barricade. All right, folks. That being said, we will catch y'all on the next one. Until then, meeting adjourned. We'll catch y'all later.